Today we have a short lesson on inequality basics. An inequality is a comparison of values. We read an inequality from left to right. Here are some examples. Greater than. The greater than symbol looks like it has an opening on the left and a small point on the right. We can see it in these two examples here. The greater than symbol requires us to use an open circle. With the greater than symbol, when we are graphing that open circle, we're going to shade all the numbers that are to the right because they are representing all the numbers that are greater than the value we're comparing it to. Example 1. M is greater than 4. If m is greater than 4, that means that m can be any number greater than 4 or larger than 4. So we're going to locate 4 on the number line with an open circle. All the numbers that are greater than 4 are to the right. So we're going to shade to the right on the number line. For example, 5 is bigger than 4 or greater than 4. 6 is greater than 4. 7 is greater than 4. So we shade everything to the right, including the arrow, because those numbers continue forever, and they're continually larger than 4. Example 2. M is greater than -5. We will locate -5 with an open circle. The numbers that are greater than -5 are all the numbers to the right of -5. So we will shade everything to the right. While -4 appears to be smaller, the smaller a negative number is, the greater its value. So -4, -3, -2, -1, and 0 are all greater than -5 because they're to the right of -5 on the number line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 are also greater than -5 because they are to the right of 5 on the number line. The next inequality is greater than or equal to. Greater than or equal to is very similar to the process for graphing a greater than inequality. The only difference is this equal to section. With greater than or equal to, we can see that the symbol is very similar. However, it has a line or an equality symbol below the greater than symbol. This represents greater than or equal to. That's what the line beneath it represents. With greater than or equal to, we use a closed circle. And similar to greater than, we're going to shade to the right. Example 3. M is greater than or equal to 0. This means m could be any number greater than 0 or 0 itself. It could be equal to 0. So this time we'll locate 0 using a closed circle. Shading everything to the right because it says greater than. All the values that are to the right are greater than 0, and we have the closed circle represents the equal to. So 0 is equal to 0. 1 is greater than 0. 2 is greater than 0, and so on. Example 4. M can be any number greater than or equal to -2. We will locate -2 on the number line with a closed circle. We will locate number -2 with a closed circle, and everything greater than that is to the right. -2 is equal to -2, and everything to the right is greater than -2. So -1, 0, 1, 2, 3, and so on, everything to the right is greater than, and we have that closed circle on -2 to indicate that -2 is equal to -2. Up next, we have less than. The less than symbol almost makes the shape of an L. That's one easy way to remember the difference between greater than and less than. With less than, it's the same process as greater than. We're just shading in the opposite direction to represent numbers that are lower than the one we're comparing it to. With less than, we're going to use an open circle because we don't have the inequality symbol or the equality symbol below it. For example 5, we have the less than symbol, so we're going to locate -1 with an open circle. M can be any number less than -1. Less than is shaded to the left. So from -1, we're going to shade all the numbers that are less than that, which is all the numbers that are to the left. So -2, -3, -4, the further we get away from 0, the lower those values are worth, or the less those values are worth. In example 6, we have M is any number less than 7. So we will locate 7 on the number line with an open circle, and all the numbers that are less than 7 are the ones that are to the left. So 6 is less than 7, 5 is less than 7, and so on. All the numbers to the left are less than 7. Finally, we have less than or equal to. Less than or equal to is similar to less than, but this time we're going to use a closed circle because we have that equality symbol below it, representing that it can be equal to. So example 7, M is less than or equal to 5. We'll locate 5 with a closed circle because 5 is equal to 5. The numbers that are less than 5 are to the left. 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, and so on are all less than 5. So all of these negative numbers are also less than 5. So we shade everything to the left. Example 8, M can be any number less than or equal to -3. So we'll locate -3 with a closed circle because -3 is equal to -3. The values that are less than that are to the left. -4, -3, -4, -5, -6, and -7, and everything moving to the left, those are all numbers that are less than -3.